Murad's reign begins. Empire's weight on his young shoulders. Janissaries stand guard, their unwavering presence a stark reminder of the power and responsibility that now rests with the young sultan. Kosem watches, proud, apprehensive, bathed in soft candlelight. Kösem Sultan stands before young Murad, the ornate walls of the harem casting long, dancing shadows. Her voice drops, urgent and low. The palace walls hold many secrets, Murad, and not all of them are friendly. Trust is a luxury we cannot afford easily within these walls. She continues intently. To survive, you must be strong, but strength alone is not enough. You must be cunning, observant, and always one step ahead of your enemies. Murad listens, his youthful face reflecting the weight of her counsel. I understand, mother. I will heed your warnings. Murad sits at the head of the council chamber, a young man amidst seasoned viziers and military leaders. A heated debate unfolds around him, the air thick with unspoken ambitions and subtle power plays. Murad listens intently, absorbing every word and gesture, his eyes sharp with observation. Steel clashes echo across the battlefield as the Ottoman and Safavid armies collide amidst dust and smoke. Murad, in shining armor, rides at the head of his troops, his sword gleaming as he rallies his men. Murad shouts, "For the glory of the empire, fight with courage." Inspired by Murad's courage, the Ottoman soldiers surge forward, pushing back the Safavid forces with unwavering resolve. Under the dim glow of candlelight, Murad passionately outlines his strategy over a map of Baghdad. His commanders, a blend of experienced and youthful leaders, gather closely, their expressions a mixture of hope and apprehension. Murad's voice cuts through the heavy air. Discipline and precision. These are the keys to our victory. He declares with unwavering resolve. Baghdad will fall, but only if we execute our plan flawlessly. Amidst a chaotic war, the imposing Ottoman forces breach the majestic walls of Baghdad, igniting a fierce and brutal conflict. Murad, a figure of indomitable resolve, leads the charge, inspiring his troops through the blood-soaked streets of Baghdad. The city succumbs to the relentless assault, its ancient streets echoing with the sorrowful sounds of defeat. Murad enters the captured palace, his eyes scanning the spoils of war. He establishes Ottoman control with orders barked with cold authority. Soldiers move with purpose, enforcing strict measures to maintain order. The victory etches Murad's name in blood and steel, solidifying his legend as a formidable conqueror. Murad returns to Constantinople, greeted by cheering crowds and lavish celebrations. The city erupts in festivity, a hero's welcome masking hidden dangers. Despite the jubilation, Murad remains wary, knowing threats still linger within the palace walls. Sunlight floods the council chamber, illuminating Murad as he stands, his gaze steely amidst the dust-filled air. Council members shift uneasily, their faces etched with curiosity and suspicion as Murad outlines his plans. Murad speaks with fiery passion, his words echoing through the chamber as he vows to eradicate corruption and quell rebellions. Unspoken tension fills the room as powerful factions signal their resistance, the air thick with dissent. A low murmur ripples through the chamber, followed by a heavy silence that speaks volumes of the challenges ahead for Murad. Under the cloak of night, Murad navigates the shadowy streets of Constantinople, his face a mask of vigilance. He observes the dark underbelly of the city, his silent presence a stark reminder of his strict decrees. The weight of his empire bears down on him as he witnesses the decay gripping his city. In the dim torture chamber, Murad stands, a figure of implacable authority. His methods are harsh, a dark reflection of his relentless pursuit of order. Murad's resolve hardens, willing to sacrifice anything to maintain control. Within the opulent halls of Topkapi Palace, Murad's grim justice unfolds. Murad's executions send shockwaves through the court, silencing dissent and fear. The executions solidify Murad's iron grip on power, his authority absolute and unquestioned. Murad enters the harem, his exhaustion palpable under the soft glow of candlelight. He sees Ayşe Sultan, and a subtle easing of tension crosses his face as he says, "The weight of the world presses down, Ayşe. Every decision, every decree, it feels like a sacrifice." Ayşe Sultan turns to Murad, her expression softening as she replies, "I know, my Sultan. You carry the burden of an empire, but you are not alone. I am here." Murad sighs, a flicker of longing in his eyes as he murmurs, "Sometimes I long for a life free from this endless responsibility." Ayşe Sultan gently responds, her voice filled with conviction. "Such a life is not for you, Murad. You were born to rule, to lead, and you do so with strength and compassion." Murad's voice softens as he acknowledges, "Compassion, a luxury I can scarcely afford. Yet, in your presence, I find a moment's peace." In a dimly lit library, Murad is absorbed in poetry and calligraphy. Candlelight dances across his face, illuminating the intensity of his focus. Around him, scholars and artists murmur softly, filling the room with intellectual energy. Ink flows gracefully from Murad's pen, a testament to the brief cultural renaissance amidst austere times. In the dim chambers, Murad's face is a canvas of exhaustion, each line etched deep with regret. His breath comes in shallow, ragged gasps, mirroring the turmoil within. Empty goblets scattered across the table bear witness to a night steeped in sorrow. The weight of his choices crushes him. What have I done? What legacy will I leave behind? Murad's reign ends abruptly, plunging the Ottoman Empire into uncertainty. Ibrahim I inherits the throne, shouldering the immense weight of the Ottoman Empire. Murad's legacy remains a point of contention, his actions still scrutinized.